One of the biggest concerns of digital night vision has always been latency, so tonight we're going to push the capabilities of the digital NVG50 Bino setup to its limits with an e-bike ride around the neighborhood to see how viable it is and whether or not digital can be used for tasks involving rapid movement and quick decision making. Let's take a look at the setup we're going to be using tonight, and this is a pair of NVG50 digital night vision binoculars bridged together in a binocular configuration using the Wild Game Plus bridge, and we've also got the wide angle lenses installed. The NVG50 was designed as an upgrade to the NVG30, and both are considered to be some of the best entry-level digital night vision devices, and you can check out these on my affiliated website Goodnight Gear and save 10% using the coupon code US10. Tonight we're riding around, and this is the Admotor Garoo 10 M81 with the toddler seat in the back and the pad seat in the middle, and this is the baller setup that I use to haul my kids down to the beach. And we've got a video feed from the helmet mounted NVG50, another from an Insta360 action camera mounted to the handlebars to give you an idea of how things would appear to the naked eye, and another from the Google Pixel 7 pointed at me. Before we dive in, please take a second to smash the like button if you want to see more videos where I push digital night vision to its limits. So unlike traditional analog night vision, which directly amplifies light and provides real-time viewing, digital night vision systems rely on converting light into a digital signal, processing that signal, and then displaying it. Latency in digital night vision refers to the delay between when an image is captured by the sensor and when it's displayed on screen, also known as output to the viewer. Latency is impacted by things like sensor capture time, signal processing, resolution, frame rate, and onboard recording. And too much latency can make it difficult to perform tasks where movement is involved, and the faster the movement, the more the effect of latency is going to be amplified. And with all that said, there's no doubt that analog does have the advantage here over digital, but digital is closing the gap very rapidly. Now we're at the park and we've turned off the headlight on the bike, and you can see how dark it is here and also how well the NVG50 is amplifying low light. And keep in mind that no supplemental IR lighting is being used, and in most instances where there's moonlight you won't need to rely on IR lighting, but for darker areas it might be something to consider. In some of these shots there's a lot of ambient lighting, which can be challenging for most night vision setups, and headlights especially can be blinding and create a lot of glare, but depending on the environment this is probably not something that you're going to have to contend with. Now the wide angle lenses aren't necessary, and I was able to ride without them, but I did find that they significantly improved the e-bike riding experience, and it made it much easier for me to see the road in front of me and increased my visibility in the peripherals. I had to make a lot less effort to turn my head and see my surroundings, and I felt more comfortable increasing speed, and they are highly recommended for any tasks involving movement, and they're really easy to slip on and off. We've looked at latency across a ton of different digital night vision devices on the channel, and the NVG50 is definitely one of the fastest, especially in its price range, and the only models that I've tested that are slightly quicker are the ADNV G14 SE and the P2 and the Psyonix Opsin, and in my testing I found that the NVG50 is a little bit quicker than the NVG30. The fact that I'm able to ride around town in an e-bike and reach speeds close to 30 miles per hour relying solely on digital night vision to see speaks volumes about the capabilities of digital and really makes them a much more viable option, and the technology has really come a long way in the past few years. There are plenty of people using digital setups like this one for airsoft, hiking, shooting, and other movement intensive tasks, and with a good digital setup you'll be able to navigate your surroundings very well. Thanks for watching the video, and let us know if you've ridden anything with night vision, and make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest in digital night vision. And in a few weeks I'll be releasing a video comparing the NVG50 to a Gen 3 analog tube so you can get a good idea of how their performance compares.